you know, I'm an arrogant, selfish, and possessive person. That means I hate not being right. I hate losing. I hate when my life is out of control. It's physical. If I feel attacked, I have to fight back with words, looks, gestures. At the age of 16, I lost a tennis game. I threw my racket away. It flew over the fence and crashed into a brand new car. I work on it with my coach. She told me, Stefan, your inner belief is that you are stupid. And as you don't like this, you have to show the world you are intelligent. But how can I become a great leader, manager, boss, coach, father, husband, friend, and artist and believe that I'm stupid? I started my career as a chartered accountant in a big audit company. My first boss was Gerd Fries. He was highly recognized for both his human and technical qualities. In my first annual appraisal meeting, I prepared to get more money and a double promotion. Gerd told me, Stefan, you have the potential to become a partner in our company. Oh, great, so I get more money now? No. But I work better than the others. You will get what all the others get. He smiled. I didn't. I was first upset, but he gained my respect. Gerd came once to supervise our work. He looked at some of my working papers and dipped his tie into my cup of coffee. When he went up, the tie splashed on his shirt. He looked at it, and went to the bathroom. Coming back, he showed us his tie. Look at it. If you clean it right away, it's not a problem. The tie was clean, but he had a big brown spot on his shirt. He looked, laughed, went back to the bathroom, and coming back, now everything's fine. The spot was gone, but he was all wet. Gerd had found his clown. He was both excellent in business and able to laugh at himself. And I knew Gerd died at the age of 42 from a heart attack. The human project he believed in didn't fit in a world of money and career. I knew then, in order to become a great leader, manager, boss, coach, father, husband, friend, and artist, I had to find other teachers. 3 years later, I first met a real clown. His name was Michael Herrmann. He was tall, tough, straightforward, and very sensitive and emotional. Friends had forced me to participate in his clown workshop. The first days were like hell. He yelled at me, "Take that red nose off, I want to see who you are. Do you think you are funny? Show your emotions." I fell down from my high throne. I was nothing. The last day he pushed me into an improvisation in the role of Dragic, the strongest man of the world. Dragic was one-handed and had to perform a rope skipping trick. I concentrated. I really wanted to show Michel and the audience I was able to do that trick. I prepared, tried, failed. They laughed. I prepared again, tried, failed again. They laughed even more. I felt so stupid. And I liked it. That day, I learned the difference in between being cynical and making fun of others and being able to laugh at oneself. Michel had taught me a great lesson, and I knew then, in order to become a great leader, manager, boss, coach, father, husband, friend, and artist, I had to give the clown some space in my life. 5 years later, I was a manager of an industrial company. It was a nice, cold, sunny winter day. I had taken the afternoon off and was playing with my kids in the snow. I had a vision. The manager father. As a manager leading a company and as a father have time to play and educate my kids. I prepared a mind map with all the pros and contras and took an appointment with my boss in Germany. I knew I would making a big fan of my manager-father project. When I entered his office, he just hung up a phone call he had with his son. He told him he had to cancel the holiday he promised him a year ago because of urgent business stuff. No need to tell you that my manager-father career was over within seconds. The official answer was, we should sleep it over and talk again. But the inherent message was, do you want to make fun at me? I felt so stupid. Friends and colleagues had told me my idea wouldn't work. And now I had become an opponent, a clown. As clowns were not welcomed in this company, I had to leave. Was this cowardice? Or was it courage? Was it a failure or a success? Today, I know in order to be a great leader, manager, boss, coach, father, husband, friend, and artist, I have to listen to my clown. Thank you.